Hello dear students, from this video onwards we will learn what is known as pumping lemma. Actually lemma means theorem, just another name given to theorem is lemma. The name of this theorem is pumping theorem or pumping lemma, and just check that this lemma is used for proving that the given language L, if we are given some language L, if we want to prove that that language L is not regular, you spend some time with me first of all in knowing what do you mean by language is not regular, and then later on we will read the statement of that lemma as written by me. What do you mean by saying that the language is not regular? Just imagine a language like this. Language is a raised to n, b raised to n such that n is greater than 1, where sigma is a comma b. So all words of this language L are made up of a and b, but the format of all words is a raised to n, b raised to n. So in the lead there should be some n a's, and in the lag at the end or at the tail there should be exactly equal number of b's, but n should be greater than 1. So what is this language? The smallest string in this language will be ab. This is a raised to 1, b raised to 1. The second string will be double a double b, and then triple a triple b, and this is an infinite set of strings. Now the problem here is that, is this language regular? Well, what do you mean by this is that another way of asking the same question, is this language regular, is there a DFA, deterministic finite automata, or NFA, because you know both are equivalent in power. Is there any DFA or NFA which can generate this language L? Is the another way of asking. Note, if there exists a DFA which can generate this language L, then we say this language is regular. I repeat, if there exists a DFA or NFA, if we are able to construct a DFA or NFA which generates this language L, which is having equal number of A's and B's, A raised to n, B raised to n is the format, then we say this given language is regular. Okay, but then the point is that there exists absolutely no DFA. I mean, we cannot create or construct DFA or NFA for the above language. That's a big challenge actually. I mean, saying that some problem is not solvable itself needs a big courage, because anybody can claim like that given any language we can say no, DFA and NFA does not exist. So what I am saying is that there exists no DFA, absolutely no DFA for this language L, then this language is not regular. Consider another language L which is of the form a raised to n b such that n is greater than 1, where sigma is a comma b. The question is this language regular? And the answer is yes, because we can make a DFA. The DFA will have initial state q0, and look, initially we need some A's, but number of A's should be at least 1. So here comes A, and then we can have any number of A's, 0 or more A's, we are in q1 state, and after that the string must end with a single B. So this is the final state. And of course, in the lead we should have at least one A. So if we get first B, then we will send it to dead state, and here the machine will stay for all other characters. The description of this DFA can be seen because all strings of this form will be accepted by this DFA, and all strings which are not of this form will be rejected. For example, what if I give a string BAA to this DFA, or BAB, let's say, then BAB is not of this form because the string must start with A. As soon as Q0, the initial state, will get the first B, it is going to send it to dead state, and the machine will stay here for rest of the A's and B's and will never reach the final state. But if I give a string, say as follows, A, B, this string is exactly of this form. So after reading first A, the second B will take us to the final state. Correct? And what if after this B, after this last B, if we get any more A's and B's, we should send it to dead state. Please try to understand, because the string must end with a single B, and after that single B, if we have any other letters, we don't appreciate them, isn't it? Well, the DFA is not to be taken seriously, this DFA, but what I want to prove is that we were able to construct DFA for this given language. For instance, let's say I have a string like this, double A, B and A. This string is not the part of this language, because you see after this B we should have none of the characters, and this string will be definitely rejected by the given DFA. So is this language regular? Yes, it is regular, because we can construct a DFA. Isn't it so? So what happens really is that given a completely a new problem, on one fine day, you have been given a new problem as follows. Take this language as a raised to n, b raised to n, a raised to n, such that n is greater than 1 and sigma is a comma b. You are asked, is this language regular? Is this language regular? That's the question. So what you would do, you would start very hard, you will start constructing a DFA. And day, night long, you will try constructing DFA, and then you will give it up. You will say, no, DFA, at least I am not able to construct a DFA for this. But then can you claim that this is impossible? Can you claim, and can you really raise your hand and say that this language is not regular? Oh, you are in doubt. You are in doubt. You say, I am not able to construct DFA. But who knows? There might be an answer for this. So don't you feel that we need a solid proof when we are claiming that this is not regular? This is not regular. We should be sure, isn't it? 100% sure that yes, DFA is impossible for this. But then how do you prove it? Here comes the lemma, pumping lemma. It is used for, just check, it is used to prove that the given language L is not regular. You can use this theorem, and you can straight away say that the given problem cannot be solved using DFA by using the steps of the theorem. I hope I've made the things very clear. What is pumping lemma all about? And trust me, once we know this, once we know this technique, then assume that the language given L is something like this: a raised to n, b raised to m, c raised to m, d raised to n, such that m comma n is greater than 1. And we are asked, is this regular? Is this regular? Then doing just the minor inspection, and using the theorem, we can say this language L is not regular. Not regular. So DFA or NFA is not possible. Is not possible. You can't construct a machine, deterministic finite automata or non-deterministic finite automata, for this language at all. But then when you are using the theorem, you are 100% sure that what you are claiming is correct. And that's what we are going to see from the next video onwards. Thank you very much.